What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today we're going to be doing our second video for today for The Walking Dead. Well, the last video was for Fear the Walking Dead, but this one is going to be for The Walking Dead because I always want to get my Walking Dead video up as usual, but of course tonight is a not just kind of a usual day. Of course, today is The Walking Dead. Tonight is The Walking Dead at Season 7, Episode 15, the second last episode. I am actually getting really upset that this season is almost over. But I want to show you something real quick. You guys are not going to believe this, to be honest with you. Okay, so I got the, these are old, too. These are pretty old. I don't remember what year these were released. I'm trying to check here. I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't say. But anyway, I got the Rise of the Governor book, right, which is pretty cool. I really like it. It has like a Fallout world. So I actually never read these. I never had them in my possession, and I always hated that because I always wanted to read these. So I'm going to get to reading them. I already kind of started the first few pages. So really, really exciting. So here's the cover of the first one, The Rise of the Governor, and then and I'll tell you where I got them. You're not going to believe it. It's pretty crazy where I got them. It's going to be such a letdown, but whatever. And then I also got The Fall of the Governor. So this is like part 2. You got Lily. I believe that's a Lily standing right there over all these dead bodies, right? So I always liked this cover. I always liked the way that kind of looked. So pretty nice. So basically, I went to. I can't believe I'm actually gonna confirm this. I was like, should I tell them where it came from? Because this is weird. So, okay, I guess I might as well show off. So you guys know I live in Canada, right? So, if you can see there, this is the Canadian price right there, $17.50. So that is well, plus tax, right? So that's like close to $20 here in Canada. Because we get like taxes here, so like additional taxes here. So that's pretty crazy. But here, I actually bought this for $3. Both of these for $3. And you guys are gonna say, how'd you get that for $3, right? I actually got this at the dollar store. I'm not joking. In the books section, I found both of these Walking Dead books, and I'm not tricking you guys. I'm actually being serious here. Both of these I found in the dollar store. That is just awesome. I was like, I can't pass out on Walking Dead books that are $3 each. So it came up to like, what, 6 something? So I'm like, really, dude? I definitely need to pick both of these up. So I am really happy that I could pick that up. But it's so, like, surprising, right? You know, a dollar store, right? You wouldn't really picture that happening, but I don't know. Anyway, so let's get into the actual video now. So what the video is today, we're going to talk a little bit about Gregory v. Maggie. Gregory versus Maggie, basically. Okay. I want to talk about it because I haven't talked about it because I've been busy moving all this week, and I haven't done almost any discussion topics for this week, and we're getting close to the finale, I know. So, basically, in the promo, there's a scene where Gregory has a knife, and he's ready to stab Maggie. So, he's ready to kill Maggie, right? He has the knife. So, I'm like, well, cool, but, it's like, well, okay, but, what's going to happen is he's going to try to kill her. It looks like it. It really does look like Gregory's going to try. Now, will he actually do it? Will he actually do it? Because they could be tricking us in this promo. They could do something where he's like, oh, we're your friends, but why are you still here, right? And then all of a sudden, he pulls out the knife and tries to kill Maggie or something. And then both of them get in a fight. Maybe even, stabs Maggie, maybe, I don't know, somewhere. Hopefully not, somewhere down here, because that's where the baby is. So definitely not there. Maybe in the leg, maybe worst case scenario, maybe in the leg or something. Just to show that, yeah, at least he did something, but I could picture him trying to kill Maggie and maybe actually stabbing her, maybe in the leg, in the arm, or somewhere that's not going to hurt the baby, if you know what I mean. And then what happens is maybe the characters from the hilltop, I could see Jesus coming in and actually like saying, Maggie, and he runs, and then he just kicks Gregory or something, and then, he maybe punches him, a good couple times or something until Gregory's down and maybe even unconscious. I could see that happening, man, just so he could save Maggie, and then maybe they try to, help Maggie in some kind of shape or form. But there isn't a doctor there, right? So, I could see that happening and seeing Jesus and maybe Cal and some of the others out there, and they're they defend Maggie and they help Maggie, and then maybe Jesus gets close to killing Gregory, and then maybe Maggie or somebody else stops him, maybe because maybe Jesus is going that crazy or something. We need a good Jesus, scene, in The Walking Dead. We gotta see one where he's just, oh, yeah, man, like a ground and pound, like what Daryl did to Richard, like an absolute, just total takedown. I think we gotta see that for Jesus. Jesus in the comic book series is like that, and we haven't seen that in the TV show yet, and that is very disappointing for me, personally, as a comic book series fan, so kind of want to see something like that. So maybe we could see that in this weekend's episode, but it looks like he's gonna try to stab Maggie, and it looks like it could work. Now, could they be tricking us? Because this is the second way it could go. I explained, that's probably how it's going to go. I could see it going that way. But then they could also do something where they're actually tricking us and maybe has the knife out, and then maybe she sees the knife, and then she's like, I wouldn't do that if I were you or something, Or maybe she doesn't even see it, and Gregory just thinks, oh, it's not the right time. He puts it back. And then that's like we don't see anything, like we don't see any kind of fight at all. Maybe they're just tricking us in the promos. So that could be something they do too, guys. So just think about that, right? But again, Gregory, there's a scene in the promo. He's looking at himself in the mirror. I looked at this closely, and there's blood on his face. So does Maggie win? Does Maggie stab him? Maybe she turns the knife around and kind of does something. Because Gregory's kind of a wimp. So it's kind of like, will it work? It's kind of tricky. But personally, that's how I think it's going to go. Those are the two ways I think it can go. I kind of want it to go the way I said it at first, though. Maybe he does stab her or something, but then maybe, or a good way is that maybe Maggie stabs him, but then Jesus sees it, and he's like, oh, Gregory was going to, he was going to stab Maggie. So after, Gregory's on the ground already hurting because he got stabbed again, maybe even in the same place or something, then maybe Jesus comes and just punches him or something until, Gregory is just done. So I could see that happening, to be honest with you, because we got to see something happen with Gregory. The guy is, too much of a jerk to, not see something happen with him eventually. So it could be this weekend. So, or tonight, I mean. So, anyway, write your comments below, guys. I'll see you guys really soon for the next video for The Walking Dead, the 1 hour left video, and I'll see you guys really soon. Peace, guys. Enjoy the episode tonight.